world. Going into the week, we thought that, you know, we would just hammer out this movie. 7 days, and we would make a film, and it would premiere, and it would be the most satisfying and fulfilling feeling. But we shortly realized that that wasn't all that went into it. We had a lot going for us, to be honest. I mean, we had a $1,000 gimbal. At one point, we were working with a $1,500 camera. We had a couple $100 microphone, another $100 tripod. And at some point, we were working with a multi-$100 drone. And we had a great idea, you know? Boy cheats on girlfriend, and he's getting blackmailed by this unknown entity, whether it's a person or a thing or a being, and he just loses himself over it and eventually realizes that he's lost everything, and he finally gives up. We also had little motifs dispersed throughout our film. We were gonna use a song called Love Street by The Doors. She lives on Love Street. And relate it to this package she got and have him flash back, and we were gonna incorporate little things like that to just show the meaning and create this narrative that was gonna explain exactly what was going on in the movie without any confusion. There were certain challenges that we just couldn't overcome. My co-producer and co-director is a student athlete, so he's got the responsibility of going to practice for many hours every day. And so he's either at class or at practice, and that just limits the daylight that we have. So we're almost limited to shooting indoors and at night. You know, we needed a group of people to film for this party scene, and the reliance on other people just created this responsibility for us that we weren't able to fulfill ourselves. You know, they say it takes a village, and we just didn't have that village. We also ran into troubles with the camera. I mean, you can have the best vision in the world, but if you think you're recording and you're actually not, and you're recording when you think you're not recording, then there's no way you're making a film, because you just have the absolute opposite of the shots you need. We also got yelled at by one of the dudes in the post office for using his tape. And after that, we had to use somebody else's mailbox to show Drew getting this package. I'm not gonna say it wasn't fun though, because it was, getting out there and starting to work on this idea and seeing it come together piece by piece as the week goes on was incredible. I mean, there were some times when I would just text Drew late at night and I'd be like, all right, like, this is what we gotta do tomorrow, and like, this is what's gonna happen, and like, this is how it's all gonna come together. And I mean, at one point, like, we even had Drew cut his hair for the role to show the passage of time. So I'm just thankful that we got this experience. You know, as unproductive as we were, and as terrible our film could have been, and as great as our film could have been, I just want to thank Campus MovieFest for this opportunity, and we'll get them next year.
Either don't show about what's going on in the hood.